Hi, so I wanted to do a video about sprouting, and I thought the best way to start out talking about it is talking about diet in general. So we live on a planet and there are herbivores on this planet and carnivores on this planet. Every animal on this planet eats its diet raw. Every herbivore eats a raw food diet and every carnivore eats a raw food diet except for humans. So if you think about a giraffe or an elephant or a cow, these are herbivores. They graze on grass. Giraffes eat leaves off trees. These animals are thousands of pounds and they eat leaves and grass. Leaves and grass are basically full of chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is full of protein and oxygen and many micronutrients. Now, every carnivore in nature also eats its diet raw. Every carnivore in nature can jump on its prey and eat it raw. If we were true carnivores, we would be doing that. We could go out into a forest and jump on a wild boar and eat it raw. Clearly, we don't do that because biologically we are herbivores. If you were in a jungle and left to your own defenses, you would probably climb a tree and be eating nuts and berries and fruits and greens. So when a herbivore like yourself eats greens in nature, that they are ingesting the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is basically the blood of a plant. So it moves oxygen through the veins of the plant, much like your hemoglobin moves the oxygen through your blood. And if you think about every cell in your body, the one thing every cell in your body needs more than anything else is oxygen. Okay? Without oxygen, you die in 4 minutes. So it's very important for your cells to get oxygen. And every other herbivore in nature is oxygenating their blood through their diet as well as their breath, except for humans. Humans, we go into the supermarket and buy food in a box on a shelf, which could have been sitting there for a month or a year, it doesn't, whatever, and we eat it. And it's really devoid of any nutrients. So sprouting is a great way to add living foods to your diet. It's very simple. I'm going to teach you how to sprout your beans. So you've probably been to a health food restaurant and had a chickpea with a tail coming out of it instead of like a chickpea out of a can, which is how we normally eat them. That is a sprouted chickpea, and it's very, very easy to do. It's you can do this very easily in your kitchen, and it create living foods to add to your salads, full of nutrients, full of chlorophyll, full of oxygen, full of protein, and it's very alkalizing and healthy to your body, and full of enzymes. So let's go over to the kitchen and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so here I am in the kitchen. I went to Whole Foods tonight and I bought from the bulk section garbanzo beans, green lentils, and mung beans. And I'm putting them in a cup. I put each in a cup about half full, just like a small tumbler. And I'm going to fill the cups with water. So these are basically dormant seeds. And just like any other seed, it will grow when it's watered and planted. And then it will be germinated and it will become a living food, which is what we want. It's a healthier way to eat. So we are going to leave these overnight, and then tomorrow morning I will show you over the course of the next 2 days what to do, and we will turn our little legumes into sprouts. That is some cloudy water, boy. Chicago water. All right, to be continued. So here we are. It's day 2 of my legumes soaking. I started soaking them last night. It's been about 16 hours. And you can usually tell the mung beans will start to split. It's really looking cloudy, but and you can also clearly see that they've all swollen quite a bit, absorbing the water. So now I am going to attempt to drain them with one hand while I hold the camera, with the other hand. So what you do is you drain all the legumes. Shoot, this is not that easy with one hand. Hold on. Those are my lentils, and then my mung beans. All right. So now it's day 2, and you want to leave your beans on the counter, and you want to water them about 2 to 3 times a day. So it's already the afternoon. I'll probably water these maybe once more before I go to sleep tonight. I'm just going to take the cup, put it under the faucet, water it, drain it, and put it back on the counter, drained. And by tomorrow, you will begin to see these sprouting. Here's day 3. You can see the sprouts are starting to sprout, and I'm going to water them. Okay. And water them, and they should be ready to eat by tomorrow. I mean, you could really eat them today, but I like them to sprout a little longer. So this is day 3, and I just watered and drained my sprouts, and they are gorgeous. They are ready to put into a Tupperware and go into the fridge. So I like to put each one separately in its own Tupperware and then sprinkle them on salad, and they're a great living food, great source of protein, and they're ready to eat. These are really yummy. Those came out nicely, and these could actually sprout another day if you want to get those tails longer, but they will continue to grow in the refrigerator. And the other important thing to know is you want to always rinse them before you eat them. So these will last, you know, about 1.5 to 2 weeks in the fridge, and you can sprinkle them on your salads, but you do want to rinse them before you eat them because they are a living food, and living foods create waste. And that's it. I will post again when I put them on my salad.